ਕੰਜ਼ਰਵੇਟਿਵ ਵਿੱਤ ਆਲੋਚਕ ਡੈਨ ਐਲਬਾਸ ਅਤੇ ਐਨਡੀਪੀ ਨੇਤਾ ਜਗਮੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ ਸੰਸਦ ਹਿੱਲ ਤੇ ਵਿੱਤ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਟੀਆ ਫਰੀਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਅਰਥਚਾਰੇ ਅਤੇ ਮਹਿੰਗਾਈ ਨਾਲ ਲੜਨ ਲਈ ਸੰਘੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਯਤਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਪੱਤਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ। ਮੰਤਰੀ ਫਰੀਲੈਂਡ ਨੇ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਮਪਾਇਰ ਕਲੱਬ ਆਫ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਸਾਂਝੇ ਕੀਤੇ। ਕੰਜ਼ਰਵੇਟਿਵ ਸੰਸਦ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਨੇ 11 ਜੂਨ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਰਲੀਮੈਂਟ ਹਿੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਝੂਠੇ ਬੰਬ ਦੀ ਧਮਕੀ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਚਰਚਾ ਕੀਤੀ।
So instead of a Minister of Finance coming to this August chamber and presenting a plan to fight inflation, instead Canadians received a lecture from their finance minister at a $1,000 a table lunch in Toronto. Very odd backdrop for a Minister of Finance of a so-called progressive government. So rather than coming forward with a plan to fight inflation, one that would, for example, give Canadians a break at the pumps, one that would help them be able to afford groceries, one that would be able to help them pay for their mortgage as it goes up. Instead, today Canadians got a lecture from a podium saying that they have it so good, but it's because of world events. And that Chrystia Freeland, rather than working hard until midnight, every night with her deputy, trying to come up with plans to help Canadians in their hour of need, the ones that are struggling right now. Instead, she said that her approach would be hurry up and wait. It's unfortunate because Conservatives have been proposing ideas consistently, pragmatic ones that can help us get through this, but instead, Chrystia Freeland re-announced programs that are already indexed to inflation. So rather than helping people in their everyday lives today, instead they have to wait until the next inflation update on their old age security or their Canada Child Benefit. So we don't believe that what Chrystia Freeland has put forward is going to help with the struggles Canadians are going through right now, and we are going to continue to press the government by presenting pragmatic solutions. Now, the government so far continues to reject all of them. But when they reject our suggestions, they are not hurting us. It is Canadians right now that are looking for leadership from their government and are not receiving it. So it's our job as Her Majesty's Loyal Opposition to press the government to get in line with Canadian values and to start working hard for Canadians on their issues and not lecturing them from a podium, telling them how good things are, and that they should hurry up and wait. People are at their kitchen tables making serious decisions right now. 1 out of every 5 is talking about skipping nutritious meals to be able to afford the other things in life.
So I want to respond to the speech that the Minister of Finance is giving. The speech he's giving is supposed to help Canadians dealing with inflation. The reality is there is nothing new in her speech that's actually going to help people in a real way today. For a lot of Canadians, the only thing this speech will outline that's going to help them is a $7 increase. For some Canadians, that's all they're getting. Looking through these flyers, there's not a lot you can buy in a grocery store for an extra $7. What we're calling for very clearly is that people are struggling. They are going hungry because they can't afford to buy their groceries. We're saying we need to give people between $500 to $1,000 in their pockets, and we've got to respond